Coach Phipps, it's another big meet for the Cougars. The Nuttycombe, Wisconsin, Adidas, there's lots of names for it. Anyway, you're headed to Madison, Wisconsin, and there's a lot of top-ranked teams there. Let's talk a little bit about the Notre Dame. 2 weeks ago, the Notre Dame invite. Not really some of the performances you thought you were going to see, especially from your men's team. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, a little bit of ups and downs. Not too dissimilar from the way it was last year. You know, we were 9th there, and then we went on to be 9th at Wisconsin, and then 14th in the nation, and we were 11th in a slightly tougher field. But, you know, we just didn't perform that great as a team. Some great individual performances. Matthew Watkins, our freshman, Chandler Tegan did a great job. Devin and Valerie were awesome on the women's side, and I think it was great exposure for our young athletes. And also, it was really kind of a start of the year meet for us as well, but a level that was maybe a little bit higher than we're normally accustomed to for our first race of the year. But we learned a lot, you know, had a great couple weeks of training, so we're really ready to go this weekend.
Yeah, so are you able just to say, okay, this is now experience, this is what we're going to do moving forward?
Oh, absolutely. You know, it was, a few minutes afterwards, kind of discussed some things that could have gone better, and then it's really about moving forward and getting better each week, and we really have gotten a lot better since then, and I think just having a second race is going to make a huge difference for us as well.
Cross country's crazy, just like track and field's crazy. You got to coach them as a team, but you have to coach them individually too. That takes a lot of time to actually get some individual race plans for every person racing.
Absolutely. We individualize everything from race plans to our volume, to our intensity, number of workouts per week, strength training, everything's individualized. So when we do analyze a meet like Notre Dame, it isn't just analyzing it as a team. It's really individualized so that we can come together and have a great team performance.
Fresh start, Wisconsin this Friday. Lots of ranked teams there. What is your goal for your men's and women's teams?
Well, on the men's side, well, both sides, it's the #1 meet in the nation outside of nationals. So this really is a great opportunity to, I guess, almost experiment with what it's going to be like, or get a true sense of what nationals are going to feel like. For us also, it's an opportunity to score some potential points against some out-of-region teams, because you're looking at 31 of probably the top 40 teams in the nation will be there. So it's definitely, I think, multi-purposeful. Scoring points, seeing how you match up against some of the best teams in the nation, and then really exposing yourself to an environment that's very, very similar to nationals. And on the women's side, I think the more high-quality races we can get our young athletes, our 3 through 7 runners, I think, are really going to benefit from it. And then for Valerie and Devin, who I really feel are going to be NCAA individual qualifiers, another exposure to the best in the nation.
So you give individual pep talks too?
Well, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, everybody has a little bit of different feel going in. Some people need to be pretty riled up, and some people you need to calm down a little bit. But yeah, everything's individualized as much as we can.
Well, on the other side, we are also going to be going down to Lewiston to compete down at the Inland Empire Championships down there. You've got quite a few student athletes going down there. What's the goal for them at that meet?
Again, well, kind of multi-purpose behind it. There's some that really haven't had many races in yet. The people that didn't have an opportunity to go to Notre Dame. This is kind of the new rust buster, but it's late in the season. The Lewiston course provides us a course that we know very well, and we've got lots of data on. We can prepare, I think, correctly for it. And so it is a good opportunity for some people to get in some races, but it's also an opportunity for those that didn't make this Wisconsin trip to prepare for Pac-12, for NCAA regional and beyond. And on both sides, we are quite deep, but on the men's side especially, this is going to be one of our criteria for determining who will be the 10 that'll move on to Pac-12. And so it'll be a pretty heated competition within the group, but then also with against the other teams as well.
Coach, we're 2 weeks away from the conference championships. Where did the season go?
I have no idea. We were talking about this after we got back from Notre Dame. As soon as we got back, we were thinking about, oh, wait a second. You know, in 7 days we're leaving for Wisconsin, and then 2 weeks after that it's conference. 2 weeks after that it's regional, and a week after that it's nationals. I don't know where it went. I feel like we just got back from camp.
Are the conditions here in Pullman still good to train in?
They've been absolutely perfect. You know, we're a little bit chilly yesterday morning. We were out at the golf course, and I think it was 33 when we showed up. But, you know, for the distance runners, this cool, sunny weather is absolutely perfect. So I wouldn't trade this weather for anything.
Well, good luck to the Cougars both in Lewiston and in Wisconsin.
Thank you so much, and go Cougs.